He expected me to walk to his house on my birthday so he could cheat on me. Oh my god. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm telling a new story time. It is not based on Jack, it's based on someone else. And I'm gonna do Jack's story later, like maybe part 2 if you guys want me to. I'll like link the other one below if you guys want to see it. So give it a thick thumbs up and put a little notification bell thing right here so you can see when I post the next video. So let's start with this video. Now this video is about a guy that I was with in 10th grade. 11th grade, sorry. So I was with this guy in 11th grade. We're gonna call this guy Mike. So when I was about 16, 17, somewhere around those ages, 18, 19, 20, I'm just kidding. When I was those ages, I was desperate to have a boyfriend. All my friends had boyfriends in high school, you know, the typical, all my friends have boyfriends. And, well, I wanted one. I'll go on Puff, I'll go on Tinder, Hot or Not. I got this message from a guy named Mike, and I was like, whatever, you know? So I just scrolled down, and I was looking for cute guys. Like, okay, guys, like, yeah, everyone looks for cute guys, and if you're a guy, you look for cute girls. Okay? Don't judge me. So this message that said, "Hey, beautiful," and I was like, and then I just like put it aside. I'm like, whatever, I'm not gonna really respond to that. But then little later on, I kind of did. I was like, "Hi, what's up?" And he's like, "Hey, you know, you're very cute. I live in Vegas too." And I'm like, okay, you know, pretty cool. And then I was just talking to him like a friend. I didn't really see him like that. I was like, whatever. So I have different types. Okay, so there's the guys that I would flirt with, and then there's the guys that I was friends with. Oh my god. I sound so bad, like, no lie. I freaking sound bad. Like, oh my god, what do you mean? He wasn't the I just talked to. And I would just talk to him every day. And then I remember one time I fell asleep because I would go home from school and I ate, I remember this vividly. I ate a Jack in the Box meal. It was a big one, and I went to sleep watching a video. So then 2 hours later I wake up from my nap and I see my phone blowing up. I see my phone blowing up and it says, "Oh, you don't even care. You don't even want to talk to me. You don't even like me." And I'm like, darn right I don't. I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. And then he said, "Well, how about I come over?" And I'm like, Do you know my parents? Like, no. No. I'm like, I'm sorry, no, I can't. I have homeworks. What I mean by "do you know my parents" is the fact that they wouldn't let me go out sometimes. They didn't even let me sleep over at my best friend's house. Sometimes I had to fight hard for it. So me asking them if a boy can come over is a pretty big deal, and that's why I said, "Do you even know my parents?" Back to the story. "Oh, well, someday I can come over." I'm like, so then I pushed that to the side, and then a couple days later, like, we started talking more and more, and then I told my parents, I'm like, "Hey, no. I remember he was gonna come over, my parents were gonna go out," so I'm like, okay, this might be the perfect time. And hey, I'm a teenager, okay? Like, I was a teenager back then, so you guys can't blame me. He was gonna come over, and I was gonna let him. Parents, and I was like, someone's gonna come over, and they're like, "Okay?" "Who?" I'm like, "This guy, I just talked to him. I met him in school." And then they're like, "I guess." So they went out and he came. And he was like, "Hi, what's up?" I was like, "Oh, nothing, you know, we're just talking." And then I think I made a video with him. Like, oh my god, guys, insert clip here. I'm going to, oh my god. So he made a video with me, and story short, over time, we were talking. And then my best friend would text me and I would tell her about him, and then she was like, ew, but I guess. And then she was like, I think he likes you. And then for a short amount of time she was like, Team Mark, Team Mike, Team Mike. And I was like, I guess, you know. So Mike and I started going out. Now this is where it gets a little rocky. Like if it wasn't rocky enough, you know. I didn't really like him at first. I think I just wanted a boyfriend. I know, I am so horrible, guys. I am so sorry. I think I liked him, but I was trying so hard to like him. I was trying so hard. But then he came over my house a couple times and I started to like him. Like, disclaimer, guys, like I'm editing here, but I keep touching my hair like this and I keep saying so. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'll get back to the video. I started liking him, and then he came over my house and he started being a little bit of an asshole. He started like messaging this other girl in front of me, and I'm like, who's that? I'm like, who's that? And he'd be like, no one. And I'm like, you think I was born yesterday, boy? Like, So he started texting his ex, and he would talk to me about his ex constantly. And I'm like, why are you talking about her? You know, like, it's really irritating me. Like, I don't really want to know about your exes or about your lies, because they look like lies. Like, seriously, who lies like that? So he was talking about his exes, and he was playing Candy Crush. I was trying to be romantic, and he was playing Candy Crush. Candy Crush. Candy Crush. Candy Crush. Candy Crush. So then we started talking more and more, and then I have a friend named Lily. Okay. So I had a friend named Lily. She lives in another state right now, but I had a friend named Lily, and we would, okay, typical girl here, like, okay, I would be on a three-way with her on mute, and he would talk to her about me. And I was like, I guess, you know, it just, like, you know. So we're like, I'm over here listening like, So he started talking a little more bad about me. He said all I talk about is food. True. And then he'd be like, oh, she talks about his chicken wings. True. She's boring. And I'm like, okay. So he would just talk about me, and I was like, kind of a little heartbroken, you know. But then my birthday came around. Now this is where it gets juicy. So my birthday comes around, and he said, why do I have to go to your house all the time? Why can't you come to mine? I'm like, I don't got a ride. And he said, why don't you have your dad drive you? I'm like, my dad works all day. I don't think he wants to drive me to your ragged ass house. So then he was like, well, that's not fair. Why don't you just walk to my house? I'm like, what? He expected me to walk to his house on my birthday so he could cheat on me. Oh my God. So I said no. I tried to compromise. I said, what if I walk halfway, you walk halfway, and we meet, right? Can you meet me halfway? Oh, come on, I'm trying to do a video. He said no. I said no, so I started crying, and I'm like, you don't want me to hang out with you on my birthday, you know? Like, you don't want that? And he's like, I don't know, because you don't want to walk to my house. And I'm like, what do you expect me to do? So then we kind of broke up. We didn't really break up, but we kind of like weren't talking anymore. Like, he stopped messaging me, and I'm like, I guess, you know. So I forgot to tell you, this guy named Jake, he tried to talk to me earlier before I met Mike. So I didn't really pay attention to him. So he's gonna come later in the story. So don't worry about that. So Mike stopped talking to me and stopped going to my house and stopped talking to me. And I'm like, I guess I don't care, you know. Okay. So Jake comes around and Jake. Yeah. Wait, that even Jake or Mike? Jake. Jake comes around and he's like, hey, like, what's up? You know, he tried to talk to me and he was the sweetest guy. Guys, he was so sweet. He told me that how much are jealous of me and how much I shine. Girl. He was the sweetest and he offered to bring me food in lunch because I was still in high school and he was like, I think he was in a different high school, but he had a skateboard and he was like, I will offer to bring you lunch every day. And I was like, that's so sweet. He was gonna one day, but he couldn't. So this guy was really sweet, guys. So I was talking to him and he was so kind and so generous and I was like, you know what? I deserve much better than Mike. I deserve way much better, you know? Because Mike was kind of a douche. One day we were sitting in the kitchen and then my parents bought me food, like bought us to make sandwiches, and then he said, make me a sandwich. I was like, really? What? Okay. Okay. I was already making him a sandwich before he said that, and I just put it apart. I just put it apart. You know when the bread, like when you crush it, it like feels like squishy? I crushed that bread with the bologna inside. Threw it on the table because I was dramatic. I'm like, you make your own sandwich, goddammit. And then, so that Jake guy, he was talking to me and stuff like that. And then Mike comes to my house. He knew my address. Of course he's going to come to my house. And he's like, I want to get back together. You're technically mine. I'm like, what? No. And then he was like, come on, I miss you. I love you. And I'm like, no. Okay. So I was like, no, like, I found someone else. He lost his shit. This close to losing his. He was like, what? Already? I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, didn't you break up with me? You know? And he was like, oh. So, he made me message the sweetest guy. I didn't do it, but he did. And he said, she's getting back with her ex. That heartbreak, guys, that heartbreak that I felt for him, because I liked him too and he liked me, and it's not like I was cheating on him because obviously I wasn't with Mike anymore, but the other guy was so kind to me. And then I didn't get a message until school because I would leave my phone on the blackboard, where am I, 1964, the whiteboard, and I would leave it charging because it was like a period where I was like doing all my homework and stuff like that, then I could use my phone. So then I went to charge my phone and I received tons of messages about Jake. About Jake, and he was like, oh my god, how can you do this to me? I'll never want to speak to you ever again. And I'm like, Mike! Later on, we were sitting in the couch and then he was like, I'm gonna go to the military. I'm gonna go this, I'm gonna do that. I'm like, oh, well, maybe we can do long distance, you know? He's like, long distance never works. I'm like, I'm like, really? Like, I mean, it could work, you know? And he's like, no, I mean, I heard that percentage of long distance relationships never work and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, so you want to break up. That's technically what you're saying. You want to break up with me. And he's like, not in that word. I'm like, you made me break up with someone. Now you're breaking up with me? Unbelievable. Unbelievable, you know? So then he was like, I'm sorry, you know? My friend got close. Not really close. I think she was just like talking to him for me so I can see what she says. Yes, I did that. I was making a birthday party. And I was with my friend Guy. You guys know Guy. I'll link his YouTube down below. And Mariella. And Lily came in. and she was like, "Hi, how are you doing?" Blah blah blah. Now, Mike did not go to my party. He said he had to go to a wedding. I don't really care about him anymore. Like, whatever. She told me that he was messaging her, and she was next to me. And get this, guys. He was messaging her saying, "Are you gonna go to Jen's party?" And then she's like, "I don't know. What are you?" And he said, "Well, here's the thing. Maybe I can sneak in her party and you can sneak out with me and we can make out and do stuff." I'm like, holy shit! Holy crap! You want to make out, sneak out of a party to be with my friend. In my birthday party. My party. My birthday. How could you? How freaking could you cheat on me like that on my birthday? No. 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 I'm sorry, this story gets me worked up. But it's true. How freaking could you? Now, I was hurt. I was mad. How could he do this kind of stuff to me? Now, you guys hear the noise in the background. That's my dad and his friend, whatever, the cable going. So, I am going to leave this in a message that says, y'all need to see part 2. There is a part 2. They're starting interrupting me, but there is a part 2, and you guys will see it. So, watch my video from yesterday where I talk about Jack. Tune in for next story. I don't know what it's gonna be about. I just think of them as a spot. So go back to yesterday's story where I talk about how I was a side chick. Why does this happen to me? Everyone, subscribe to my channel. Get those. Click on that bell down below if you don't know what it is. It notifies you when I make a new video, so you can see my new videos. Now, bye.